Hello, my friends. Welcome back to some more infection-free zone, GDI-free zone. We're here to smoke some weed. As is tradition, we always start the video with a fresh joint. Yeah. We're gonna drink some beer. Because substance abuse is the way. To say otherwise is heresy. Yeah. Decadence and debauchery. Once again, we return to what I've called before the zombie apocalypse game you never knew you needed. The item system of Banished. The survival system of Frostpunk. The squad system of Command and Conquer. The day-night cycle of Age of Darkness. The never-ending sense of doom imposed upon you all times, like they are billions. It has a lot of mixtures of ideas. It takes its inspiration from a lot of different places. Only a real, true, hardcore gamer would know that. You would have to have so much context to be able to see all the traits. Even the buildings remind me of Company of Heroes 2. I'm reminded of the Company of Heroes 2 and the Company of Heroes 1 buildings. So the building system, the street system. It's like a scaled up version of that. It does have one unique thing going for it. It has a strange map auto-generator that uses real-life maps to create, like, maps from the real world, Earth, to create terrains, to create three-dimensional, well, not three-dimensional, they're fairly two-dimensional, actually. They're fairly flat. Doesn't have hills, doesn't have other things. But you can even do your hometown. Your hometown is very likely capable of being done. I did notice some areas where their information seems to be limited, where you can't do it. I found some places, like some islands, that you couldn't do. Some really small islands. Up in the Queen Charlotte's, I noticed that there was a couple that didn't seem to work. You can't use it, the map, anywhere in the whole world. But there's a high % chance that you can. I'm not sure how it works. It is very unique. It seems to generate buildings that even look right. Not exactly right, since I've seen them in person and I know the difference.
We are out of resources. Inbound.
Now, where was I? This is the problem of drinking so much beer. You end up forgetting where you are, and then you don't remember if you need to go to DEF CON 1 or if you need to sit back, relax, and drink some beer. I think it's just one, though. What's the vision circles say? Yeah. Sure are a lot of buildings to loot over here. Always gone east for resources. What do we think? Time to loot the city? We doing okay for foods? Not doing super well for foods. We do have a lot of guards. A lot of construction tasks are done. This is the moment where building a church might be kind of cool. where it can increase your morale, just put it around. This would have been a good spot for that. Yeah, that's right. That car got derped. Yeah. We have created the Master Squad. I am trying to cover it with towers since it is cheaper on people and it's cheaper on ammo. I think these towers are more efficient. I think they have a higher percent chance of hitting. Whereas a lot of times I feel like these guys shoot, but they're not doing damage. Not sure if that's the case or not. It feels like it though. Especially when they're running gunning, where you're like trying to stutter step away from them.
Operator.
See, over here is really soft.
Let's do it. Roger.
Yeah, we're just not making enough. But I guess what we did do is we got a lot of construction done. We finished a lot of towers. We were, what, at 75 something guards? 76 guards? Now we're at 204. Problems that we used all our bricks. Bricks seem to be what are hard to come by. Would be nice. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. Do we have any research at all? We literally don't. Everything's maxed. And I have this much worthless points. So for those of you who would like to min-max, this would be considered a waste because you couldn't use these. All this time that could have been spent not doing this. So maybe having 30 scientists is a bad idea. It depends on how fast you want to tech. Some people might argue that I got to tech really fast. And on a map where there isn't that much scientific materials to get, you might really like this idea of having this research center. This research center let me fast tech, for sure. And if you fast tech, you suffer later in the food. Because all this time, they've been pumping out scientific materials, and my scientific material count at 137. See, that's me being AFK. So somebody who wanted to min-max that could have easily not allowed that to happen. That's a consequence of me not clicking this button enough. Which is the only reason I didn't tech as fast as I could have. So with 100 squad members and 200 guards, that leaves 300 to play with. No. Let's try and find an equilibrium here. What if we don't do all the farms? What if we just do some of them? It is winter anyway, and winter's not great anyway, so let's just do those. Let's build these.
We are out of resources.
Out of raw metal. We'll deal with that in a minute. Deal with that in a minute. Okay, let's go with 30 here. Faster to go this way anyway. 30. How much grain do we have? We have a little bit of grain. 30 should do. And let's do 30 here. Let's see how that does. That feels right. That does. That feels right. Now we got a metal problem. We really do. That is just taking forever. Even when I put 300 plus people on it, all it did was take like 40 bricks. That's so horrible. Yeah, let's destroy that. Let's destroy that. Let's not max it out, though. Yeah, that seems right. Kind of want to finish this, to be honest. Maybe that. Now we need metal. Is that a parking lot right in front of my face? Let's just get all the metal. Damn it. Let's just get all the metal within a huge area. Like that. What's that? $400, hey. Even the lampposts. As long as it doesn't harvest the cars, that's all I was worried. That's good. Is that a tree? What if we do the same thing in the same area with wood? Nothing. Didn't highlight anything. Fascinating. Must have done that already. Alright, we're just gonna... What do you think, 60? Wish we could press and hold. $50. Go over here. Get that going. Let's get that fixed. I love this little idea, the idea of like going out and finding little areas like this and setting up little things. It feels so right. Like this alone could be considered a decent starting area by some people's standards. You could come over here and you could take all these. Very clustered, lots of trees, lots of area to put out the farmland after. What I did, choosing the area I did, it does make it harder. Because there's less farmland. This is a true, like, logging fort. That's what this was. It actually worked. Seems to have taken everything almost. That's the end of it right there. That leaves 20 left. Oh wow, look at that. 85 first aid kits. Holy crap. I must not have been paying attention to that. That's cool. Hang on, wait a minute.
Receiving. We're on the move.
So does that mean I could just...
We're on the move.
take one or two? Ooh, ammo's not good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I do like the idea of keeping that going, just because. And I do like the idea of having at least 5 here. But I didn't realize that we had a serious ammo problem. Yeah, that is a serious ammo problem. Was making a collection of everything, wasn't I? Yeah. We want to keep that up, so we want to get more metal anyway. But more important than metal right now is...
Waiting orders. Let's do it.
Yeah, go
On my
over
way.
there.
Waiting orders. On my way.
You next.
Receiving. Receiving.
You're hurting.
Let's do it. Roger. Receiving. Receiving. Roger.
What do I want to get done tomorrow?
Receiving. Roger. Going there. Let's do it.
I love how it shows the cone of fire down the street. That's so cool. It's like a Company of Heroes 2 type thing to do. I don't know what to do. I feel like I need wood, but I feel like I need bullets more than I need wood. That's probably true. I probably do. This one? Yeah. 1 hour.
Reporting.
Yeah, that is a problem.
We're on the move.
Okay, time to be serious.
Hostiles inbound.
Only a little one, don't worry. Such an instinct to press spacebar and click it.
On my way. Let's do it. Horde spotted.
I don't trust you. Shush now.
Roger.
Okay, go, 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 go.
Roger.
We are out of resources.
What? What'd you do that for? The ammo's gone. 0.
Going there.
Okay. Alright.
Let's do it.
Just gonna go everywhere.
On my way. Roger. Receiving. On my way.
Our building is under attack.
I want to spread these out because I think they're useful. They allow me the chance to press spacebar and
Receiving. Let's do it.
hope
On
for
my
the
way.
best.
Ready for action. Roger. Reporting. On my way. Operator. We're on the move. Reporting. Going there. Ready for action. Roger.
No ammo again. Nothing to be done. I think they'll be okay. I think I'm gonna abandon this.
Ready for action. Going there. Horde spotted.
And I think we're gonna go to the fort.
Let's do it.
I wish it would make it so that the human AIs could take your cars. So like if a bunch of hostile humans came in and found my car unoccupied, it'd be kind of cool if they could try and steal it.
Reporting.
Make it so you have to micro your parking better.
Reporting.
Yeah, this is not super great news. I may completely shift my priority from food preparation straight to ammo because I'm that afraid. I'm very afraid. Genuinely believe that I need to be afraid. Some might consider it a mistake. Yeah. Maybe take just a couple from each one to be able to further max out this one. That one's already pretty low. Yeah, it's already as low as it can be. Everybody on bullets now? That's in order. Tool factory. I'm still doing okay for tools. Not really super great, but not super bad. Yeah.
Ready for action.
You have a gun? No point. No point.
We're on the move. Let's do it. We're on the move. Let's do it. Roger. Ready for action. Another one incoming! Roger. On my way. On my way. Operator. We're on the move. On my way.
Huh.
Waiting orders.
This building
Incoming.
must have issues with the door. Getting hit somewhere else, eh? I think we're doing okay, hey?
Infected incoming. There are some infected around.
Like a Zergling. He's like a Zergling, dealing 5 damage per
Hostiles
hit.
inbound.
So funny. I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're still good. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. So this is a little bit of a problem. See, again, if I could have like a button to push like in Frostpunk and trade stress level for night shifts, I would, because in this situation where I have 0 ammo and I have men everywhere with red empty guns, I would operate these on a night shift. Something the devs might want to consider. Shutting everything down at night is gonna kill some people's, like, because you wouldn't do that in a true apocalyptic state. In a true apocalyptic state, there would be night shifts, just like how there's guards. Now, I don't know how I can get away with abusing the guards by having them turned off during the day to work and having them turned on during the night to be guards, because real humans wouldn't survive that. I heard that the devs are implementing stamina soon. I like that idea. White bars on them. I don't like the idea of trying to micromanage all these people on an individual squad type basis. Like if each person got their own card, I feel like that would be painful because you'd end up with 600 cards. And I'm not sure that that's the answer either. Not sure. Well, I guess it means we could dismantle this building. No point, though. Just waste time. Gives resources back, which we could use here, maybe. What's going on with these? Are these gatherable? Yeah, they are, aren't they? Let's get them. Ooh, 200 bricks there? That's crazy. Yeah, they're in the way, aren't they? Ah, the crates by the sea. I know what those are. Notice how weird and misshapely that rectangle is? That's because that's actually just a food cart. It's a big food cart, though. It shows up as this cube. That is so funny. That is extremely funny. It's not actually like a food cart. It's basically like a little logistics building for the seaport planes. Because the seaplanes come in, what they do is they fly in from this direction, then they land on this portion of the water, and then use this portion of it to take off. And then that way, people that are over here at the fancy hotels can watch the seaplanes using this, it's mostly this area, I think. But sometimes they come in, and you can book, where is it? Flying Otter Grill, yeah. That's it. That's where you get on the planes. All in the view of the Parliament buildings. The Parliament buildings and their opulence.
Reporting. Receiving.
What do we do, I wonder? What do we do? Got lots of first aid kits. Let's
On my
spread
way.
those out. We got lots of those.
Going there. Another one incoming. Infected incoming.
I do have a
Receiving.
weird feeling about this
Reporting.
area.
Receiving. Going there. Port. Spotted.
They're trying to get inside.
This cookhouse is so important, and it's already so low health.
Infected incoming.
We're fine. Oop, they might not be, though.
Receiving. Let's do it. Receiving. On my way.
The infected are pillaging a building.
I think we're okay.
Reporting.
You guys got 3 first aid kits because you're special. You work extra hard. Where am I most vulnerable in this place? I guess it's here, eh? No. Probably over here. Where are they coming the most? You guys come over here and you help the guys who are unarmed.
We're on the move.
They need your help. These guys are good. They're fine. They don't need help. Those guys need help. I put all the lumberjacks over here, didn't I? It is closer to my my hut. I had to burn me hut down. Did too many arachnids from Clandathu.
Operator.
Ooh, that's not good. Let's randomly
Waiting orders.
take that guy. He's obviously a veteran. Yeah, he gets guns. Oh no. He definitely gets super first aid kits. And hell, let's even randomly give him. Let's just randomly give him food.
We're on the move.
Go this way, my friends.
We're on the move.
Go here for the night. And then in the day, go here. I need a southern outpost, and this seems like a good place as any to have one. Also, I just kind of want that building just because it looks cool. It's huge. I never got this far south. Crazy, considering the capital's like right there. I just never went south. Kind of went around it. Put a little fortress around it. Go over here. Take something like this. Demolish that. Make like a little mini fortress around that. Go over here. Find something like... Well, I guess for the Esquimalt direction, I guess this would be the biggest one. The reason I want to choose big buildings is because when you turn them into headquarters, yes, they cost a lot, but they give huge numbers of squads. If we just put a giant number of squads in here, we could take all this land. We could take all of these buildings. Although it does seem to be a hard limit
To all survivors,
to the number of people you can get.
This is an infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security. Join us.
I don't know. Let's find out. I am a little bit paranoid still.
Receiving. Operator. Roger.
You're gonna go with him.
We're on the move. Receiving. Roger. Going there.
I don't know why I feel so vulnerable down here. Just sort of do. You guys actually have ammo.
On my way.
This seems to be a spear point.
Waiting orders. On my way. We're on the move.
Spear point that I don't feel like having to deal with.
Roger. Operator. Going there. Another one incoming.
Eventually I'll need to get back on food and the fuel. I'm gonna have to take cycles of what I need, I guess.
Going there.
I'd really like to finish those walls.
Receiving.
They're never gonna get finished if they don't stop getting hit all the time.
On my way. Ready for action. Let's do it. Reporting. Hostiles inbound.
Maybe I should have made more pistols.
On my way. Going there. Let's do it. Roger. Operator.
Where do I feel weak?
On my way.
Over there. Feel really weak over there.
Hostiles inbound.
What on earth is shooting at? What are you shooting at and who and where? With arrows. There's no way. Go away, zombies.
There are some infected around here.
The door won't hold much longer.
What zone? Where? Oh. Oh, interesting. This was finished.
Infected incoming. Fort spotted.
Might be kind of cool too to implement a system where using shopping carts or something, squads like soldiers could go around and actually use these buildings as little depots, like for ammo and stuff. That they don't have to run all the way home. They could just run to one of these ammo depots, like designated as just an ammo depot or something. No building resources, no anything, no nothing. You just like click a button and choose it. And then that way ammo will like find itself to one place without needing to spam headquarters, because spamming headquarters is kind of cool. I kind of do like that. It is an interesting solution to the problem, but it's expensive. It would be kind of cool if there was a free option. Because you could make this into a headquarters, I think. Yeah, 2. It would give you 2 squad points. 2 points towards a squad, because a squad needs 4, so it would give you half a squad. Or 5 wood, 2 metal, and 3 bricks. Not worth it really, but interesting. Suppose we could demolish these.
Ready for action. Reporting.
I think almost every squad has first aid kits, which is kind of neat.
On my way. Waiting orders.
I do actually find that to be kind of cool.
Going there. Going there. Let's do it. Going there. Ready for action. On my way. Receiving. Ready for action. Waiting orders. Ready for action.
It's cool that the nurses just make them for
Going
free.
there.
I do like that.
Receiving. Roger.
Surprised they don't need wood or something.
Reporting. On my way. Reporting. Let's do it. Going there. Receiving. On my way. Roger. Receiving. Operator.
Yeah, let's try and hold the city
Infected incoming.
streets. I feel like there was a spooky noise at some point. This is definitely my weak point. I should have just put a fence around it, taken this building, but
Waiting orders. Operator.
whatever. I'd originally thought I was just taking this one. But without shelters nearby, it's difficult to use the headquarters or the warehouse. Well, we should at least try. That's a bigger one. That's kind of expensive, but doable. I would like to have more people out here. I know it feels like warehousing people, but we gotta do it. It's a dirty business warehousing people, but somebody's gotta do it. It's painful. If I can shrimp out on space, I will. I don't care. It's gotta be metal, right? Right? Yeah.
Operator. Receiving.
Yeah, this ammo situation's really bad. The longer I remain paused in this night, the worse I feel. And yet at the same time, I feel paranoid.
There are some infected around here.
Some dogs,
We are
just
out
some
of
zombies,
resources.
no metal.
We're running out of resources. They're trying to get inside. The infected are pillaging a building.
We've got work to do.
Oh. That was a mistake. Affected or pillaging a building. Must have just been a delayed reaction to the wall being damaged.
Reporting.
Alright, let's see how this
Raiders are
works.
coming. Get ready.
Let's see how we do for the food and the ammo by the end of the day. 50 getting metal.
Building work done. The path is blocked.
Hostile group incoming.
We are out of resources. Construction ready.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
How did that go? How much stuff did we get done? Got some metal to the car. Finished quite a bit of these. And we have 3 unemployed. They finished the gate. Interesting. Actually finished quite a few things. How's the ammo doing? Yep. That's what I want to see. No fuel, though. That's okay, because we don't need... Because we didn't use that many worth. So we made a bonus. So we can change some of these to guns. I really do want more machine guns. I really do. That'll give us like 1. I'll give us like 3 or 4. We're gonna leave these ones on ammo. Somebody mentioned something that you can skeleton crew the towers that are not being used as much, or places where you have an abundance of towers. It's an interesting theory. And then when things start getting bad, you just click the max out guard button. Like over here, I don't think these have seen action in forever. Ah. Put one. I do kind of want to finish these.
We need more resources.
For sure. Now this one we're definitely not gonna reduce. These ones are they're all seeing way too much action. This one too, we're gonna leave.
There's no way in sight.
I wish we could just delete buildings, it would be nice.
Receiving. Operator. Receiving. Reporting.
They're trying to get inside. Our building is under attack.
Oops.
Ready for action. Operator. Operator, ready for action. Reporting. Waiting orders. Let's do it. There are some infected around here. Reporting. Roger. Receiving. Roger.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Let's do it. Operator. Let's do it. There are some infected around here. Let's do it. Reporting. We're on the move. Reporting. We're on the move.
Our building is under attack.
Is under attack. Then there ain't nothing under attack. You're lying to me.
Waiting orders. Going there. Let's do it. Operator. Going there. Operator.
Ugh.
We're on the move. Waiting orders. Waiting orders. We're on the move. Horde spotted! We're on the move. Ready for action. Another one incoming!
They're breaking into our building.
Waiting orders. Ready for action. Ready for action. Let's do it.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Alright, what building are you talking about? There's hardly anything there. Actually, there's a bit of stuff everywhere, but...
The door won't hold much longer.
Alright, fair.
The path is blocked.
There. That'll solve it. Got plenty of wood. All we're missing is handguns, which we haven't really been producing, to be honest. So either we need one really big weapon production building, or we need more little ones. These are tools, I guess. Oh, protective. Kind of want that, so I can start armoring the troops.
Waiting orders.
This area is a bit soft.
Ready for action. Operator. Receiving. Reporting. Waiting orders. Receiving. Ready for action. Reporting. Ready for action. Receiving. Receiving. Reporting. Roger.
We'll do better for tomorrow on ammo. Just have to turn the guards off and put them on the chemical plant. Let's go.
There are some infected around here.
Yeah, see now the way he says it's fine, where he says there's some infected around here. That's what it should be for one. Whereas they should be screaming like that for when there's like more than one.
Grab your guns! The infected are swarming!
From the north, hey? That's a wonderful feeling.
Operator. Another one incoming!
They won't be here by day, but they will be here by the next night.
Operator. Roger. Ready for action. There are some infected around here. On my way. Operator. Ready for action. Waiting orders. Going there. Operator.
Still in bed?
Another one incoming!
There's no way in sight.
Hostile group incoming! Ready for action. Let's do it.
Let's try and finish the wall today. No, it's asking a lot, but Maybe.
We're running out of stock.
In that moment, they say we run out of stock. Okay. Out of bricks, eh? Let's, go get some.
Building complete.
Building work done.
Building complete.
Infected
We
incoming!
finished construction. The path is blocked.
Ready for action. We're on the move. Receiving. On my way. Ready for action. We're on the move. Operator. On my way. Reporting. Roger. Waiting orders. Going there.
Construction ready. Building work done.
It would be kind of cool if you could just, similar to Barotrauma, just double click this and get one. Or double click this and put it back. That's my Barotrauma instinct. Maybe the game devs might want to look into that.
Let's do it.
Okay, so now that we know where they're coming from,
Operator. Operator. Ready for action. Reporting. Waiting orders. Ready for action. Operator. Ready for action.
call some reinforcements.
Receiving. Waiting orders. Going there. Roger. Let's do it. Roger. Let's do it. Ready for action.
They're breaking into our building.
Zone attacked. How? It's broad daylight. Oh. They're just playing the zombie noise for humans.
Operator.
No, they're manned, yeah. Yeah, I didn't zero out guards, because there's still 9 guards. Oh, maybe I did.
Ready for action. Operator. Roger. Roger.
Why don't
Operator.
you go out there
Going there.
Building complete.
and then come back? These fracking rebels.
Building complete.
Doing good
We are
for
out
guns.
of resources.
Not making any ammo though. There's no fuel. And without fertilizer, there will never be fuel. Fertilizer's the only true. Let's just worry about preparing for the night. We'll worry about ammo later.
Building work done.
We're doing not super great for ammo, but we'll be okay. We just need fuel.
On my way.
We finished construction.
Construction ready. Construction ready.
Building complete.
I have a soft spot for the wooden towers. We haven't had these manned in forever.
Our worker can't reach the destination.
We're missing resources.
I didn't even see those ones.
Construction ready. Construction ready.
Our worker can't reach the destination.
Guess in hindsight, maybe I should have put a gate there. To use this narrow alleyway.
We finished construction. Building complete. Building complete. We finished construction.
Construction ready.
Building complete. Building complete. We finished construction.
Ready for action. Let's do it. Receiving.
We need more resources.
Work's done. Head back to your shelter.
That's it. You made as many guns for me as you could. Got as many bricks as you could. Now it's time to reorientate. Today was our last year resource day. .88 ammo, that's not so bad. Even this many on grain is not bad.
Receiving. We're on the move.
We need more resources.
What's important is they almost got this watertight.
The door won't hold much longer.
Receiving. Raiders spotted. Roger. We're on the move. Going there.
Our building is under attack.
Reporting. Reporting. Going there.
The door won't hold much longer.
There are some infected around here. Reporting. Another one incoming! Ready for action.
It's tempting to take a scout car. But my fastest car is over here.
Awaiting orders. Ready for action. Operator.
Who feels like going on an adventure?
Receiving.
Nobody does.
Hostiles inbound.
Here we go. This is what I was expecting.
Operator, going there. Port spotted. Roger. There are some infected around here.
Our building is under attack.
Receiving. Infected incoming.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Reporting. Let's do it. Operator, let's do it. Receiving. Roger. Port spotted.
Our building is under attack.
Good lord.
No ammo!
Which one of you?
Reporting. Receiving. Operator. Ready for action. There are some infected. Let's do it. Operator. Let's do it.
They're breaking into our building.
We're empty! Another one incoming! Need more ammunition! No ammo! Reporting. Reporting. Receiving. Waiting orders. Receiving. Operator, reporting. We're on the move. On my way.
Our building is under attack. They're breaking into our building. Our building is under attack. Our building is under attack.
We're empty! More ammunition! Need more ammunition!
This might be a good one to choose for a weapon factory. Maybe this one.
To all survivors, this is an infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security.
Hostiles inbound!
Join us.
Hostiles inbound!
They're breaking into our building. They're breaking into our building. This war won't hold much longer.
The work ain't gonna wait for us. Let's get to it.
I think I need a slurp of beer after that one. Oh yeah. That was quite the night. What do I do? Definitely need to work on that for a day. Could trade building for more important things. Can't make ammo without fuel. Fertilizer instead. That seems to be infinite. It's the one thing that we can get that's infinite is fertilizer. We use fertilizer to get one grain, but then each grain gives us, every 2 grain gives us 1 fertilizer back. But the fertilizer lasts for a while. Brain's doing good, meat's doing good, food's doing good. Resources are a bit down. Need to spread
Ready
these
for
guys
action.
out again.
Reporting. Roger. Ready for action. Reporting.
Oh, you know what?
Reporting. Ready for action. Waiting orders. Ready for action. Operator, reporting. Receiving. Ready for action. Receiving.
Damn it.
Ready for action. Receiving. On my way. Waiting orders. Operator, we're on the move. Ready for action. Waiting orders. Ready for action. Waiting orders. Ready for action. Roger. Waiting orders. Reporting. Operator, going there. Operator, waiting orders. Ready for action. Receiving. Waiting orders. Operator, we're on the move. Waiting orders.
Go with 3 ammos, 1 med kit.
We're on the move. Reporting.
Feels right. Since they use so much of it.
Going there.
Since they don't seem to take too many hits.
Operator.
Be one of my baddie squads. I think.
Roger. Waiting orders.
This one too.
On my way. Operator.
Down over.
We're on the move. Reporting.
Go to the spearhead that we hear so much about.
On my way. Waiting orders.
Go to the north. Where the dogs are always getting indoors.
Let's do it. Waiting orders. Going there. Ready for action.
Down here.
Roger. Operator, waiting orders.
So
Ready for action. Reporting.
get you guys up here.
Going there. Reporting.
Squad that goes outside should be the ones that wear the armor.
On my way. Ready for action.
Yeah, like guys.
Going there. Receiving.
Let's put you up here, hey? Somewhere?
Let's do it.
That feels right.
Reporting.
You're one of the ancient baddie squads.
Reporting. Roger.
A little bit afraid of losing that building.
Operator.
I know you don't think you're a badass baddie squad, but you are, because you have a shotgun. Go over here,
Going there.
where I feel vulnerable.
Reporting.
And might as well, hey. Street sweepers.
Ready for action. Receiving.
Which damage does the shotgun do? Does 100, eh? Versus 2, so it's like double damage.
Receiving.
The sniper rifle's 200. Just very low range, very low.
Waiting orders.
Assault rifle's better than a handgun, at least.
Receiving.
I feel vulnerable for some reason. Especially right here.
Let's do it. Going there. We're on the move. Roger. Reporting. Operator, ready for action. Waiting orders. Operator.
Alright.
The day's toil is over. Get some rest.
We need more resources.
Brrr.
Our building is under attack.
Hostiles inbound. Receiving. Spotted!
They're trying to get inside. We're missing resources.
Wipe that sleep off your face and get to work.
To all survivors, this is an infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security. Join us.
Ready for action. Roger.
Hostile group incoming.
Please, come to us. We'll take you in. Where are you? You have to come on your own. And be careful. We're waiting for you.
We are out of resources.
Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Reporting. Waiting orders. Operator. Receiving.
Let's do it.
On my way. Operator. Ready for action.
Take him down!
Receiving. Ready for action. Reporting. Ready for action. Operator. Reporting. Going there.
Perhaps it's time we take the peninsula? Or at least clear the peninsula? Let's try something. That takes bricks. I don't really want to spend bricks. Is this anything like Frostpunk, where the more of these we have, the better? And we save the big buildings. More important things. We could do the same over here. No, that's kind of a nice building, actually. We'll spare that. Also spare that. Too small. Could we turn that into a shelter? This cookhouse has treated us well.
Receiving. On my way. There are some infected around here.
Save the bullets anyway.
They're trying to get inside.
Whoa, that's pumping out the fuel. Didn't realize it was that quick.
Ready for action.
Take him down! Requesting support! We're losing men! Let's do it.
On my way. Waiting orders. Going there. Operator. Roger. Ready for action. Waiting orders. Roger. Waiting orders. On my way. On my way. Operator. We're on the move. Reporting. Going there. On my way. We're on the move.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
We're missing resources.
Infected incoming! There are some infected around here. Port! Spotted! There are some infected around here.
They're trying to get inside.
That's where I'll park the car, hey?
Ready for action.
Let's do it.
Receiving. Roger. Awaiting orders.
Let's do it.
We're on the move. Roger. Roger.
Let's do it.
On my way. Roger. Going there.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ready for action. Reporting. Ready for action. Waiting orders. Roger. Another one incoming! Hostiles inbound!
They're trying to get inside.
Going there. Roger. Another one incoming!
We're running out of stock.
Rising grind, people. No time to wait.
To all survivors, this is an infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security. Join us.
They're breaking into our building. They're breaking into our building.
Storm incoming! Get ready!
Ready for action. Going there. Infected incoming! We're on the move. Waiting orders.
Let's do it.
On my way. Receiving.
Let's do it.
Waiting orders. Roger. Reporting. Going there. Waiting orders. We're on the move. Fort spotted. Going there. Waiting orders. On my way. Receiving. Roger. Reporting.
Let's do it.
Operator. Going there. Waiting orders. Going there. Receiving. Going there. There are some infected around here. Ready for action.
Let's do it.
Ready for action. Reporting. On my way. Waiting orders. Ready for action.
Let's do it.
Reporting. We're on the move.
Hostile group incoming.
Fort spotted. Infected incoming. There are some infected around here. On my way. Another one incoming. Ready for action. Operator. We're on the move. Waiting orders.
And you're gonna go over here. See how well that goes for you.
There are some infected around here.
Are there now? I think we're good. You know, that little stash of bricks would be nice. But so would that little thing of metal. Metal.
The path is blocked.
We're doing okay for food. We are gonna swap to wood. Or actually, yeah.
There are some infected around here.
We're missing resources.
Reporting. Going there.
99, eh? 85, right next to the chemical plant. $900 wood, eh? That's painful.
Horde, spotted!
Yeah, we see him now.
Infected incoming! There are some infected around here. Reporting. Ready for action. We're on the move. Horde, spotted! Operator. Waiting orders. Another one incoming!
Let's do it.
There are some infected around here. Horde, spotted! Infected incoming!
Let's do it.
Receiving.
Let's do it.
Infected are reaching the building.
There are some infected around.
They're trying to get inside. They're trying to get inside. Infected are reaching the building.
Look at this Chad.
Let's do it.
Need more ammunition!
We finished construction.
Oh boy. This game is just addictive. It's very fun.
Receiving. Receiving. Ready for action. Going there.
Building complete.
We're on the move. Receiving. On my way. Waiting orders. We're on the move. Operator. We're on the move. Ready for action. Another one incoming!
Building complete. Building complete.
I think we're good, eh?
Infected incoming! Reporting. 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 Ready for action. Reporting. Receiving. Waiting orders. Operator. We're on the move.
Let's do it.
Roger. Port spotted!
Construction ready. Building work done.
Infected incoming!
We finished construction.
Ready for action.
Building work done. We finished construction. Building complete.
Operator, on my way. We're on the move. Ready for action.
Let's do it.
There are some infected around here. We're on the move. Port spotted! On my way. There are some infected around here. Reporting. Infected incoming! We're on the move.
No more to find.
Reporting. Roger. Roger.
Let's do it.
They're breaking into our building.
You're fine.
To all survivors, this is an infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety
Another one
and
incoming!
security. Join us.
There are some infected around here. There are some infected around here.
No more to find.
Reporting. We're on the move. Going there. Roger. On my way.
To all survivors, this is an
Another one
infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security. Join us.
Let's do it.
Waiting orders. On my way.
Let's do it.
We're on the
We're
move.
missing resources.
Reporting.
No more to find. Let's do it.
Reporting. On my way. Reporting.
Let's do it. There's nothing
Infected
left.
incoming!
Let's do it.
Hostiles inbound! Clear. Going there.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Operator. On my way. Receiving. On my way.
Oswego Street.
Waiting orders. Clear. Hostiles inbound.
We're running out of stock.
Search done.
We're on the move. Another one incoming. Horde spotted.
Maybe if I put one
We
sniper
are
in
out
him.
of resources.
We could try that, eh?
Reporting.
Let's do it.
Not doing that great for ammo, so we'll wait. In fact, we're gonna set everything to ammo. We're so bad. We can go with this one. That way we'll get at least a few.
Hostiles inbound. Receiving. Waiting orders. Receiving. Going there. We're on the move. Building clear. We're on the move. There are some infected around here. On my way.
There's nothing left.
Roger.
Let's do it.
Horde spotted.
Let's do it.
Roger.
This will be one of our first major attempts to take the peninsula. For the purpose of epic squads.
To all survivors, this is an infection-free zone.
We're on the
We
move.
provide food and
Going there.
shelter, safety and
Roger.
security.
Roger.
Join us.
Our building is under attack.
Everybody get ready.
There are some infected around here. Raiders are coming. Get ready. Roger. Operator,
Let's do it.
reporting. Waiting orders. On my way.
Let's do it.
Kill them. Building clear.
Building complete.
We're not alone here. Danger close. Reporting. Receiving. Roger. We're on the move.
Search done.
We finished construction.
Search done. We need backup!
Infected inside here! This house is infected! Ready for action. Receiving. Ready for action. This house is infected!
Should save it.
They're gone. Operator, reporting.
No more to find.
Building complete.
Ready for action. Roger. Waiting orders.
We're missing resources.
Roger.
Building complete.
Building work done.
The path is blocked.
Ready for action.
There's nothing left.
Reporting.
Let's do it.
Building clear. Waiting orders. Operator, roger. We're on the move. Going there.
We finished construction. We finished construction.
We're on the move.
Construction ready.
Crap, I pushed the wrong button. I feel like this is a good place to end it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.